Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. We've got the Los Angeles Sparks. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
Well, taking a look at these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a lot of three-point shooting.
Yeah, both of these teams love to let it fly. Whichever team hits more threes is probably going to be the winner.
That's how most basketball games are now these days, Brian, and that could be the case. Whoever hits more threes wins the game. For me, I cannot wait to watch this shootout.
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
That is a quick foul for her there. The refs are calling it close.
Now here's Plum. From the arc. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. Pass to Walker-Kimbrough. Now Dimes.
Kelsey Plum comes up with the rebound.
Now here's Hamby. She's guarded closely. Here's Talbot. And that's a foul called on Dimes. That is her first foul of the game. Outside Atkins. Fires the three. And no good.
She may have been surprised to find herself so open. Maybe that's why she missed.
Dimes sinks the three-pointer.
Nice little way to get him aboard.
And just like that, the first lead is theirs.
And it's the Sparks ball. It's a three-point game. It's stolen away. From the left wing. Unloads. Money from the wing.
Hard to stop, guys. She poses a ton of matchup problems for any opponent.
And in the first, little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Hamby. Outside Plum. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, it's hard to believe, but the Sparks haven't been to the playoffs since the 2020 wobble.
Yeah, before this dry spell, they've been in 9 straight postseasons. But since they've lost some stars, some legends, and it hasn't been the same in LA, they're hoping this group can turn things around and make it back to the playoffs.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Plum, that's good.
Well, now we know the rim, it doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah, and you could just feel them getting more tense with each miss. Glad they got that first one out of the way.
Yeah, let's see if that gets them going.
Now here's Walker-Kimbrough. Pass to Dimes. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
He's having quite the quarter here. Shooting the ball really well and just an impressive performance on all cylinders.
Here's Plum. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Hamby. Kubai grabs the board.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 for 5 from the floor here early.
Banked in off the glass.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Plum. The fader. Nope, not that time. 0 for 2 from the field. Pass to Dimes. Fires from deep. The Sparks grab the miss. Outside Atkins. To the paint. Tipped. Now Dimes. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
They've made one bucket after another since getting this game started. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Tim. I wouldn't go that far, but it has been pretty ugly so far.
Now here's Plum to the middle. And it's blocked by Kaylani Brown.
Excellent display of not just balance, but body control on that rejection. What a heads-up play by Brown.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Here's Hamby. She's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. to Plum. Just 5 on the clock. That shot missing.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Here's Dimes. And it's good off the glass.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Now here's Plum. Pass to Talbot. Back to Plum to stop the drought. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Now here's Dimes. He's tightly guarded. That one drops for her.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Now here's Plum. Lets it go for 14. Count it.
Well, in addition to the screen, Plum has that tight handle. That's how she's able to create space so well.
Now Kubai. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Count the basket.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Now here's Plum. There's the 3. Again, Kelsey Plum missing.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
Defensively giving up far too many open looks.
To battle back, they'll need to simply shore up their defense. It's as easy as that.
The Sparks call timeout. So it's the Sparks now, trailing by 19. Outside Atkins. Outside Evans. Fires for 3. Brown grabs the board.
Look, if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against her every time she takes the ball in the three-point net.
Well, you're right again, Brian. Anything less than lockdown defense on her, it's going to result in 3 points. You can count on that.
Evans, started by Dimes. Now here's Wheeler. She's guarded closely. Looking to end the run. The shot will not fall.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot. A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Now here's Atkins. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. That one, good for 2.
Well, Atkins can score from pretty much anywhere on the court. Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. She'll find a way.
Here's Kubai. Pass to Dimes. from past the arc. Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
From down low. And there's the play by Lopez Seneschal inside. Here's Taylor. Pass to Dimes. There's the triple. Up and in. That's her 10th make in the contest. And she's only taken 13 shots to get there. Outside Evans. Now here's Atkins. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
And I think Atkins is the type of player that is equally effective on or off the ball.
Pass to Dimes. Let's go. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
And that's a foul. Hold on, Dimes. That's foul number 2 for her. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Evans. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Inside. Hamby. And it's blocked by Kaylani Brown. Dimes up top. Takes her. Rips it home off the terrific move.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
Outside Wheeler. With 4 on the clock. The putback.
And that's some gritty work on the offensive glass. Coach has got to be happy.
And the buzzer sounds in the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Delivering the blowout. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. A lopsided first quarter in the books as we get ready to begin the second quarter.
It's been a lopsided affair as far as rebounding goes through 1.
You want me to tell you what stands out in this game? I'll tell you what's standing out to me in this game. Look, as soon as the ball is hitting the rim, they're just crashing the glass. Solid job.
4 on the shot clock. Down low. With a step back. Not going to go that time.
Not pretty. Got to just shake off a miss like that.
Now here's Lopez Seneschal. Covered by Walker Kimbrough. It's rebounded by Kune. Guarded by Wheeler. Kone gets the bucket.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter play. And here is Wheeler. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Lopez Seneschal. No good on the 3.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Lopez Seneschal. To the inside. And the basket by Hamby.
Nimble move by Hamby, getting around the contact into the shot.
Takes the 3. She can't get that one. Outside Wheeler. Down low. And the basket by Hamby.
With a rare combination of 6'3" height and fluid movements, Hamby can move with ease. Tough cover on the pick and roll.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Hamby grabs the miss. And here are the Sparks now. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Pass to Kone. Hamby grabs the miss.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Lopez Seneschal can't hit.
And here's the fast break. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Misses the baby hook. On the wing, Dana Evans. Covered by Walker Kimbrough. Cans it from downtown.
They're looking a lot better now, but still a long ways to go to get all the way back into this.
Well, at least we can see the fire still burning, and I love to see that. And they haven't given up, but they picked it up at both ends, and they're on a nice run right now.
Yeah, at least, as you pointed out, at least they're still trying. They're still playing hard.
Offensive rebound. Here's Kune. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
Good work there as it goes.
And the touch Wheeler has inside is remarkable. For a smaller player, he looks confident attacking from there.
Here's Taylor. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. The Sparks grab the miss. Outside Wheeler. Back to Hamby. The basket good off the assist from Erica Wheeler.
Well, tough start scoring, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, they seem to have taken the lid off the basket, gaining a little bit of confidence.
See if they can keep rolling.
Here's Taylor. The jump hook. Hamby grabs the miss.
Strong work defensively in the low post. You got to be tough down there in the paint.
And she was, mainly because she doesn't want to give up any easy buckets. I mean, she will fight you tooth and nail. It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep. A little in the hoop for her this quarter. She still hasn't gotten one, not one, to fall.
Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, the Sparks. Their defense has allowed only 4 points in the quarter. Dimes. No good again that time. And the Sparks with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Now Talbot. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. Inside, here's Dimes. And she drops in the layup off glass.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Here's Hamby. And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and she'll shoot two.
You can trust Erica Hamby to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
That one's off. Second free throw, no good.
And looking at the last couple of WNBA champions, seems like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Yeah, I mean, New York and Las Vegas went with super high-end talent, and they've won the last few titles.
Yeah, take stars taking a little less to play together. That's the big key of it. But if you have 3 of the top 15 or so players, I mean, you have got a great chance to win it all. The intensity of Hamby, great at going up strong, forcing the issue.
Erica Hamby, 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one.
You know, she didn't make it to the line in that entire first quarter, but she is showing some aggressiveness here.
That one falls, so she hits both of them.
And working themselves to the line here in the second, a nice way to get their offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way. That could pay off as well.
Dimes, defended by Atkins. Atkins on the double team. Here's Kune. Good on the three-point shot.
He's coming to life after a slow start in the first quarter.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And Blake, from what we've seen so far, if I were you, for your health, don't hold your breath.
Yeah, that'd be a very bad idea.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. And that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point. She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
To the middle. Hamby. She's covered by Hamby. To the paint. Deflected.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's Talbot. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Hamby. Plum. 6 to shoot. Here's Talbot. Plum, guarded by Dimes. The Sparks, no good that time either. The shot. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Yeah, somebody must have turned the AC on because after that great first quarter from outside, she's cooled down here.
To the inside. Here's the break. Pushing it up. They push it up 4 on 3. Pass to Atkins. Kicks it out to Plum. Back to Atkins. Now here is Hamby. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Now here's Dimes. 33 points for her.
And she does it again. What can you say? The defense keeps allowing her to get open out there, and if I'm the opposing coach, I got to dig into my team here and demand more from them.
Out to Atkins. Looking to end the drought. Pass to Talbot. Launches a three. Good. And De'Erica Hamby gets the assist.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Now here's Dimes. She's got 36 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Here's Plum. To the middle. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Third team foul. At the line for the away team, De'Erica Hamby. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Delivering the blowout. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. I mean, what a performance we're seeing out there by Dimes.
I know we've said it about 1,000,000 times already, but I'll say it again. She's had a great half, scored a lot of points.
And in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half she had. She can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And the Sparks with possession here. Pass to Talbot. Here's Hamby. Kelsey Plum from outside. Dimes with the rebound.
It's almost like she's trying to make things hard on herself. Work it around, get an easier shot. Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
Now here's Plum. And the basket by Hamby.
Tonight is all about De'Erica Hamby scoring at will. They can't stop her.
She's guarded by Plum. Down low. Brown. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
Now here's Plum. And there's the 3-second violation.
Big blunder there. That cost them.
And a terrible time for it to happen when they're trying to cut down this lead.
Awful.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Sinks the triple.
They've gotten a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks.
And the basket by Hamby.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
And that one good.
But when you get this kind of shooting from her, 100% from the field, I mean, they're a tough team to beat. Anybody's tough to beat.
Now here's Plum. Talbot, guarded by Dimes. Here's Talbot. Hamby up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 20 feet out. Dimes with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Plum with it. The Sparks call timeout. I mean, what a performance we're seeing out there by Dimes.
Good timeout. She's absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on her much quicker. And they need to figure out a way to stop her from three-point range.
Outside Atkins. Plum. Pass to Talbot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hamby. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Oop, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Plum. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's the break. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
And they've really come out of halftime on fire.
And it's the Sparks ball. Outside Plum. Inside. Here's Hamby. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Second personal foul.
The mental strength from Hamby. Forget about physical even. To keep focus and make it when being fouled, it's so impressive.
One shot.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. She's got 5. Pass to Kubai. Now Dimes. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
I love it. Keep shooting. As the threes keep dropping for her, she'll keep shooting. Keep shooting.
As she should. Look, when you're having the kind of day she's having from long range, why not just keep firing them?
Now here's Hamby. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. On Saturday, then on Sunday, it'll be the Phoenix Mercury coming into town. Right side Plum. Outside Atkins. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Walker Kimbrough. And it's Atkins missing.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Outside Atkins. To the inside. Stolen by Walker Kimbrough. And here comes the break. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
That's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam on the other end.
It really was a case of great defense triggering some instant offense.
And she sure is causing some havoc out there.
Now here's Plum. Down low. It's stolen. And they're on the break. Ball's knocked loose. Amby outside. They can't stop the run with that one. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. She's got 5. Pass to Dimes. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. Out of bounds. It'll be the Sparks ball.
The ball goes to Los Angeles.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Lopez and a shawl. Outside Wheeler. Kicks it out to Plum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Turned over.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Number 1, Diamond DeShields.
Here's Taylor. Guarded by Wheeler. Defended by Lopez Seneschal. No good. Outside Wheeler. Ambia screen. To the middle. Yes, and a nice assist from Erica Wheeler.
Just dynamic in the pick and roll. Wheeler making things happen.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Defended by Lopez Seneschal. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Sparks ball. Substitution for the Sparks. Macero. Dana Evans.
Now the Sparks with it. Pass to Wheeler. Back to Evans. And here's Plum. Clock at 6. Outside Evans. Lets it go from deep. The shot that time not on target. Here's Taylor. Looking for her first basket still in this one. To the paint. An easy 2 points on the layup.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Pass to Wheeler. Plum. Back to Wheeler. The 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, how about Wheeler this time getting the feed? Ready to shoot off the pass. Normally, Eric is the one dropping dimes.
Here's Kone. Right wing. Outside to Shields. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And they are just killing them with the 3-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully stretched out there trying to stop the 3 and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
Wheeler with the steal. And they're running. Evans. Yes, and a nice assist from Erica Wheeler.
Don't be fooled by Evans' 5'6" height. Dana can more than hold her own around the hoop.
Evans covering. There's a screen. Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Now here's Wheeler. 8 points for her. 6 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes in.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Outside to Shields. From outside, off the mark. Now Lopez Seneschal uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Taylor. Out of bounds, it'll be the Sparks ball.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
Number 12, Gigi Richards.
And the Sparks with possession here. The three-pointer is on target.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Taylor, guarded by Wheeler. And she gets the bucket.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Pass to Hamby. And that's collected by Diamond to Shields.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Here's the pick. Now Kone. She's covered by Hamby. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Bucket is good.
Again and again, they're pounding the defense and creating high percentage looks from close range.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
Now here's the Shields. From downtown, drills it from outside.
Nice smooth shot from beyond the arc for the Shields. Her team definitely appreciates her range shooting.
Outside Wheeler. That's in. It's her fifth field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Inside, Lopez Seneschal. Up and in on the layup.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Now here's the Shields. And a miss there on the triple. Now here's Hamby, guarded closely. Here's Wheeler. Good for another bucket. She's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, she's been a bright spot in what has otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Pass to DeShields. Taylor. They set the screen to the inside. Got a piece of it.
Lopez Seneschal with the steal.
To the middle. Good.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Kone gets the bucket.
Sharp pass to set up the very high percentage shot in close.
Pass to Richards. Back to Wheeler. Hamby outside. Here's the 3. Rebound, Diamond to Shields. Here's Taylor, guarded by Wheeler. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
It's going to be on Lou Lopez Seneschal.
At the line for Miami, Nat, 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one falls for her. That's also good, so she hits them both. So it's the Sparks now. And here's Plum. Outside Evans. Pulls up. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Confident shot from Evans. Loves putting it up. Believes in herself.
Pass to Kone. To Shields. Shoots over Plum. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. And the Sparks with possession here. And that one's good. Atkins.
You can always depend on her to put that lead pass right on the money.
Evans covering. Down low. And stolen by Ariel Atkins. Inside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
And you see the grit of Atkins there. You simply cannot quantify how hard she plays.
Here's Taylor. Pass to Kone. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Plum. To the paint. Here's the Shields. Finished off the break.
Loves to get out and run. DeShields uses her quickness to burn defenders on the fast break.
Outside Evans. To the middle. Here's Hamby. And it's good for 2.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Evans covering. And she gets it to go. Wheeler with it. Pass to Atkins. Plum. Outside Wheeler. Hamby a screen. Just 5 to shoot. The tray. Taylor grabs the board.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
3-pointer Diamond to Shields. Good on the triple.
With or without the dribble, the Shields can knock down shots using the timing of the pass to get off a nice clean shot.
Outside Atkins. But she stays with it. Pass to Plum. Shot clock at 6. Wheeler for 3. That one doesn't drop. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Now here's the Shields. 6 to shoot. Gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now here's Atkins. Hamby up top. Will it go? And that shot falls short that time. Here's Taylor. She's guarded by Plum. Pass to Taylor. Outside to Shields. Wheeler with the steal. Count that one.
So skilled offensively. Not only does Wheeler create for others, she creates for herself.
Here's Kone. She's covered by Hamby. On the wing, Diamond to Shields. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Pass to Wheeler. The 10-footer. Score that one for her 8th field goal. 8 for 11, in fact, on an accurate night.
This run really not doing them any good, coming as late as it has.
Yeah, but give them credit for showing the fight they're showing, Tim. It would have been real easy to just throw in the towel by now.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a loss probably.
Here's Taylor. 5 on the clock. A good-looking shot from the wing.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Outside Plum. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
And that's a wrap, everyone. Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
And tonight, we have a pair of teams that highlight the value of strong teamwork. You gotta love it.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, they're two of the best passing teams in the league. The chemistry on both sides is pretty obvious.
And they're also two of the smartest teams. We're not going to see a lot of wasted possessions or careless turnovers here tonight.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Brown sets a screen. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Here's Miller. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Nice work inside. Hard to get that one to go over the bigger defender.
Well, it was never going to be easy. A little artistry on the inside.
Call it maybe a Rembrandt.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Kubai. And here's Brown. It's hauled in by Uzan.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Gardner. Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Back to Brown. That one falls. Her second basket of the game. She is now 2 for 3.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
And here's Russell. She's covered by Brown. Here's Miller. That one drops for her.
That's what I call a captivating move right there. She absolutely incinerated the defense with that one.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Kubai. Now Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Russell. And a basket by Brown. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Gardner. Buries it down low.
Looking good so far. Made all 4 of their shots to get it going.
To the paint. Here's Brown. Score the basket. Her 4th, and she's only missed 1 of her 5 shots tonight.
She will make you throw your hands up as a defender. It just frustrates you because you just don't know how to play her.
Here's Uzan. Pass to Russell, and stolen by Brown. Here's Walker Kimbrough. He's covered by Gardner. Walker Kimbrough misses. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. To the middle. And she banks in the layup.
I like the decision there for Miller, moving the ball.
Trailing by 2. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Levi. To Brown. Now Kubai. Now here's Walker Kimbrough. He's covered by Gardner. They get it again. And that one drops.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And here's Uza.
Russell. She's covered by Brown. Back to Russell. And stolen by Brown. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
Now Uzan. Pass to Miller.
Shoots the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
They look really sharp here.
Brown, guarded by Russell. Now
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
And she gets it to go as they call the foul. She's on her way to the line for one more.
I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
That might make the defense even worse, but that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed from right around the rim.
Always great to see bigs who can hit from the charity stripe, and Brown definitely fits that mold.
Here's Uzan.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Russell. Shot clock at 5.
Here's Miller.
There's the 3. That one is off. And here's Dimes.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough.
And her third shot of the night, no good. 0 for 3.
And here's Miller.
Guarded by Dimes. Pushing it up. Here's Brown. Finished off the break.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Here's Uzan. Pass to Miller. Here's Uzan.
Takes the 3. That one's off. She starts the game with a miss. Shoots it. Dimes. That's good.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
And they're having trouble stopping this run.
And you know, the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now here's Miller.
She has 7. Here's Russell.
Dimes with the rebound.
To the wing on the left. From down in the low post, it goes.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Yeah, their lead is increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is playing out.
Miller with it. Guarded by Dimes. Back to Miller.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact. And she'll shoot 2.
The second overall pick back in 2023, Miller has a lot of talent. She's still building out her game.
And she makes the first.
There's a lot to like about Miller. She's explosive, she's got length, and she's got game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And that's good as she hits both shots. To the inside. Here's Dimes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Oh, that's a great look at a beautiful play from the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside Miller. Pass to Gondrzic.
With the shot. And good as it snugs right down through the net.
Well, tip your hat to Gondrzic, a talented scorer who can also move the ball a little bit.
Diamond to Shields from outside. Drops in the tray.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively.
No, you know, the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play at both ends of the floor.
Here's Dimes. Off the mark there with the 3. Pass to Duchess for 3. And she's good on the 3 ball.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
Here's Dimes. Count that bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now Duchess. bank shot is good.
Such a smart shot with the mismatch.
A shooter like her with that height advantage, I mean, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
Pass to Dimes. Sinks the three-pointer.
Their offenses come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this game.
I can't imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they can even come close, look out.
And to pick up and keep this offensive pace would be insane.
And a shot goes down.
They started strong. Shots are just falling.
Oh, yeah, shots are falling indeed. They're off to a very strong start offensively.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Releases in, and her hot hand continues. 10 for 11 from the floor and looking for some more. Duchess with it. 9 points in the game. The three is up. Yes, and it's Diamond Miller picking up that assist.
6 shots, only 1 miss. Looks like she's brought her A game tonight.
From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown. From deep. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. They lead by 12. And the second quarter is on the way when we return. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback.
Nice start to the game for them, tallying a few steals through 1.
They've been aggressive on defense, and it's paid off, so I'm going to expect them to keep it up. That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Here's Dimes. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Duchess. Yes, once again for her on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And how huge has she been to give her team a lift?
Yeah, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for her efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
The bucket is good.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Here's Duchess. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
What an alert play. It's just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Gill. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
Tia Gill. 1 shot.
Walker Kimbrough. Not a lot of room. Here's Dimes. Cans it from downtown.
Now let's see, that triggers another little explosion from her after hitting 3 triples in the first quarter.
Up top, Gondrezic. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
Here's Dimes. She's got 24. Offensive board. Second shot opportunity. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
First team foul. At the line for Miami, Chetori Walker Kimbrough. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. good on the second, so she makes both. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Here's Duchess. The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
One shot.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Taylor. Intercepted.
And here's Uza.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Just 5 on the clock. Now here's Gardner. Let's go with a 3. He can't get that one.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the boards hard.
And that effort has really been the key to the lead.
Up top, Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Taylor. Dimes. Launches it. Drains it from beyond the arc.
That is a huge performance for her. She drained 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and she's got 2 more here in the second.
Now here's Gardner, covered by Walker Kimbrough. And she's all alone. Launches the 3. Connects from 3-point range.
Back-to-back 3-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And nothing has come easily for them today.
Not at all. And it isn't what you call the best of performances from them.
Here's Duchess. Banked in off the glass.
She has been fantastic this quarter, and it's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the opponent's lead right here.
Now here's Walker Kimbrough. 5 points in the game. No good from the wing. From deep 3-point range, Duchess, no good.
She's cooled down a little bit after burying those 2 threes in the first quarter.
Here's Dimes. The 3-pointer is on target.
She is just bombing it today. How many more threes are we going to see from her?
Well, we've already seen a lot. I mean, she's gotten more points from outside the arc than inside the arc.
I love that the instant that steal was made, they were going the other way.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Oh, yeah, I can dig that.
Oh, yeah, and it leads to an easy basket.
Shots good by Duchess.
Started hot, and she's only gotten hotter.
Now here's Dimes. 32 points in the game. Beyond the arc, hits it from 3-point range.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the 3-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Duchess. She's got 27. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Here's Brown. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
With a unique combination of strength and length, this scoring outburst from Brown should come as no surprise.
Duchess, no good.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Here's Uzan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot's good by Duchess.
She's certainly doing her part, trying to battle back into it.
Inside. And the basket by Brown.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
Now here's Duchess. She's got 31. Drains the three-pointer.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
And the basket by Brown.
And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Gardner with it, covered by Walker Kimbrough. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
On Tuesday, they'll be playing the Sparks in Los Angeles. And then on Thursday, they're going to take on the Valkyries in San Francisco.
And that game against the Mystics, well, it's one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with a win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they didn't come out on top.
Me too, guys. But hey, this is why we watch the game, right? Anything can happen. That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. And I know nobody likes a traffic jam, but this defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Yeah, nobody likes the traffic jam. We can agree on that. They can't allow the offense to get those high-quality looks inside.
To the left side wing. Dimes. They get it back. And that's a foul called on Gardner. That is her first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for Miami, number 19, Lorella Kubai.
Pass to Brown. Kubai. Duchess defending. Shot clock at 6. And here's Dimes. Good on the three-point shot.
Strong work for her at the offensive end, helping them sustain this lead.
Now Duchess. High post shot. And she hits the jump shot.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
Down low. Here's Brown. And that one's good.
You simply cannot say enough about the quarter she's having. I mean, every one of her attempts has gone down.
Here's Uzan. Looking for her first basket still in this one. No good from outside.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game.
Now here's Dimes. A 21-point lead, the biggest in this game.
We've seen them do a good job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and that's why they're starting to pull away. Foot on the gas pedal, not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
Yeah, put this game out of doubt.
Here's Duchess, and she uses the glass on the layup.
This is a heck of an individual performance, but it won't mean a thing if they don't get the win.
Dimes a screen. From 13, nice touch on the bank shot.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Russell. Here's the three. Duchess, no good.
Clock's on their side here.
That's right. They can hold it for the last shot.
Dimes. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake freezes the D.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick out the pass and get the assist.
Duchess, no good. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. I mean, what a performance we're seeing out there by Dimes.
Well, in terms of her points in the first half, that's pretty much what we've come to expect.
Which tells you really all you need to know about what a strong talent she is. I mean, I'm going to bet that she adds a lot more to her totals after the break.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. Pass to Miller. Here's Uzan. Now Gardner. Shoots over Walker Kimbrough. Kubai grabs the board.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says on the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
Now here's Brown. And she drops in the layup off glass.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this league might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
There's the triple. Sinks the triple.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now here's Gardner. She's guarded closely. Pass to Uzan. Now here's Gardner. Shoots over Walker Kimbrough. And off target on the 15-footer.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
They're losing the battle in the paint.
Pass to Russell. Miller. They need this. And she takes it up and lays it in.
They get one to drop. 1 of 4 here in the third.
And they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
To the inside. And a basket by Brown.
4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out strong.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Inside. Kubai. And the layup is good.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Pass to Miller. Got a piece of it.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant. And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Here's Uzan. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Russell.
And it's blocked by Kaylani Brown.
Showcasing her innate sense of timing on that rejection. Brown knows when to leave her feet. Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Here's Uzan. A quick shot there, and it's off target. To the middle. Pass to Walker Kimbrough. And here's Kubai. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Drills the three-pointer.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Now Miller. 11 points in the game. To the inside. Russell. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
Kaylani Brown picks one up.
Tough to contain Russell around the rim. She has the size and frame to bother opponents.
Shooting two.
And the first one falls for her.
Here's Mercedes Russell at the free throw line. Not her strongest suit, but somewhere that she could still make a difference.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Brown. Makes it off the glass.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
That's what has to happen if they're going to turn this one around. She has to take charge. She's been a little hesitant to pull the trigger. I don't know why.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. Kubai. Off target with the jump hook.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
And it's in.
Plays the guard position so well. Rebecca Gardner with a crisp dish that time.
Walker Kimbrough with it. 10 points for her. Pass to Brown. From the arc. Good on the triple.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot today.
The defense unable to stop them even when they've gotten a hand up. It hasn't seemed to matter.
Now here's Miller. She's got 11. To the paint. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Rob. One-on-one fast break. Now here's Gardner. Covered by Walker Kimbrough. Outside Miller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Uzan. Brown grabs the board.
He just assumes she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Brown sets a screen. Down low. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Now here's Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
side. Here's Russell. Good D from Kalani Brown.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
And the basket by Walker Kimbrough.
She's finally getting the feel for the deep ball. Her second three of the half right there.
Pass to Uzan. Gardner. Now here's Russell. Good D from Kalani Brown.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
And she gets the bucket.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Here's Uzan. Pass to Miller. Will it go? Can't get it to drop. She's made 4 and just missed her 4. Here's Brown, guarded by Russell. Puts it up from 12. And a shot by Brown, no good. Here's Miller. And it's blocked by Kalani Brown. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Duchess. Good.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Taylor, defended by Gondrzik. Pass to Dimes. The 3. And Gondrzik pulls it down. Gill. Dimes with the rebound.
Yeah, she found herself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Here's Taylor, defended by Gondrzik. Pass to Dimes. With the floater. To Shields. Now Dimes. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Well, they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. She's provided almost all the offense.
And here's Gardner. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. It's good from long range.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
On the wing, Diamond to Shields. Pass to Dimes. Jacks up a three. Duchess grabs the miss. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper.
With the success they've been having from three-point range since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard looks a lot different soon.
You know, that's assuming they can continue their hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make a run.
6 to shoot. Outside to Shields. Pulls up on the wing, and that's good for 2.
With a strong awareness of her surroundings, the Shields does a good job of setting up her teammates for clean looks.
Shot's good by Duchess.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Here's Dimes. That one good for 2.
Shots are falling. She's having a strong quarter.
It's stolen by Dimes. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth quarter of this one. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, they're leading on the mid-range shot right now. That's now 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
It's working. I mean, as long as the defense gives you space, just let it fly.
Shot's good by Duchess.
She has such a sweet three-point stroke, and it can really open things up inside because as good as she shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs out to the perimeter.
Pass to Taylor. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dimes. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for Miami, Alyssa Vega. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And good on both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in this fourth quarter. Pass to Uzan. Miller. To the middle. Russell lays it up and banks it in.
Once Russell gets inside, it's already too late. She has a nice touch around the basket.
Pulls up. Dimes, no good.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss. That's where you like your shots to come from.
Here's Uzan. Pass to Miller. That's tipped, but they get it back. Now here's Dimes. This one for three. Drills it from outside.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Off target there with the little leaner. From deep. Miller grabs the miss.
Sometimes you can hit that deep three, but it's really not a great look for her. Not a very well-advised shot.
No. I mean, even for her, that's too far out.
That is such a low percentage shot.
She's got to remember that she has 4 teammates out there with her. She doesn't need to do it all by herself. She is absolutely killing it from outside.
And here's Uzan. Pass to Miller.
To stop the run. The shot will not fall. From deep three-point range.
Even though she's little compared to the bigger players on the floor, she's done some tall work on the boards.
Now Uzan.
Gardner covered by DeShields. To the paint. Clock at 6. Russell with the bucket.
Looking mobile and playing in attack mode. It's nice to see Russell make these sharp movements in the pick and roll.
On the wing, Diamond DeShields. Dimes, that's good.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Now here's Gardner, covered by DeShields.
Miller can't get it to go.
She's still looking for her first three-pointer of the second half after hitting just 1 three-pointer in the first half. Oh, I love that vision, guys. What a great job threading that pass into the lane.
Guarded by Dimes. Down low. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. Here's Gardner. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, when Gardner's at top speed, good luck, because you probably won't catch up to her.
Pass to Kone. And here's DeShields. Here's Taylor. Launches a 3. Here's Dimes. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
Pass to Gardner. Nice move. Here's Russell. Now here's Gardner. From outside the arc. It's off target, and she's 4 for 9 from the field.
Miller defending.
Here's Dimes. DeShields. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Nice smooth shot from beyond the arc for DeShields. Her team definitely appreciates her range shooting.
Now Uzan.
Pass to Russell. To the middle. Dimes with the rebound. To the paint. Kone. Now here's Gardner. Pass to Uzan. Now Russell. Guarded by Dimes. Right side, Miller. Rebecca Gardner on the wing, covered by DeShields.
She shows a lot of desire when she's fighting for a tough board, and look, her length doesn't hurt either.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dimes, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Gardner with it. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports and the New York Liberty. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Sports, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us. And don't forget this game tonight. It's one of 10 games for this team that's part of the Commissioner's Cup standings.
It also counts towards the regular season, so this contest really shows up in the standings twice. An interesting wrinkle to this one.
Go.
Now Carrington. Down low. Outside Sabali. James. The layup off target. Samuelson outside. Back to Carrington. Buries it from three-point range.
Nice feed as Carrington finds a teammate with an even better look. That's just good offense.
Outside Sabali. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. Carrington outside. Covered by Ionescu. Here's Samuelson. No good on the triple.
Even with the decent coverage that time, she has every bit of confidence to drill that three.
Absolutely. Just keep shooting. I wouldn't bet against her the next time she's in that situation.
Carrington. And in the first, little over a minute and a half in. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy. And she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
She was on a mission down there, and she wouldn't stop pursuing the ball until she got it up and through the rim. Well done.
Now here's Sabali. The shot off that time.
Terrific job defending the basket that time. It's not an easy task stopping her when she's headed to the rim.
Higher. And it's rebounded by Sachi Sabali.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Will it go? Lainey Hamilton gets a three-pointer to fall.
Don't underestimate Sabali's ability to dish the rock. Her guard-like skills are a huge asset for a team.
Now here's Carrington. Defense is right there. 6 to shoot. The jump hook. Count that bucket. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 6. To the middle. Samuelson with the steal. Pass to Carrington. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
They've started strong. Shots are just falling.
Oh, yeah, shots are falling indeed. They're off to a very strong start offensively.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Outside, Laney Hamilton. Ionescu outside. James. 5 on the clock. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
And for Satou Sabally, 2023 was a breakout season. She was named Most Improved Player.
Yeah, it was also a first-team All-WNBA selection. That's going to put you in elite company. In her 4th season, things started to click for Sabally. Now, she's a bona fide star.
And we've seen Satou Sabally take her game to another level. Fellas, how has she done that?
Well, to me, you look at her three-point numbers. In the first 3 years, about 25% from deep. Last 2 years, a blistering 43%. Satou's consistency from deep has really opened up the floor in the rest of her game.
To the inside. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line.
First personal foul.
Elbow. 2.
Tonight's game also counts in the Commissioner's Cup. The first home and away regular season game against teams in your conference go towards the Cup standings.
Yes, so 10 total games, and the team with the best record in each conference, the East and the West, they're going to meet in the final with a lot of prize money at stake. An exciting young talent with an incredibly high ceiling. I envision Satou Sabally making a major impact in this league.
Guarded by Sabally. Left side, Samuelson. Swiped away. To the paint. And it's Sabally missing. Now here's Samuelson. Laney Hamilton covering. It's in, and she's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
She has been unconscious this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's James. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ionescu outside. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. It's good from long range.
Well, Ionescu has the kind of range that you simply have to respect. She's such a reliable three-point shooter.
Three-pointer. Rebound, New York.
Well, I admire how the defense recognized how dangerous she is from out there and then immediately got right up on her.
The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Sabally.
Well, Sabally has a real nose for the boards. She gets the rebound and sends it right back up and in.
Watch this.
Now here's Carrington. Meyer. Offline with the 3. New York leading. Outside, Sabally. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Again, Sabrina Ionescu missing.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Inside. Meyer. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, late reaction for the defense. She's always going to convert that.
Outside, Sabally. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Here's Colson. There's a screen. Meyer. And a miss there on the triple. New York trailing here. Past the fake and Mengiadu. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Sabali. She's guarded by Swish. Shoots over Swish. It's a deflection. From the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
It's a pleasure to watch her work at that end of the floor.
Ionescu has it. Pass to Lainey Hamilton. Back to Ionescu. Lets it go from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
Gets another one, but that's only her second make in 7 attempts. Not very accurate so far. Let's see if she can heat up.
To the middle. Here's Samuelson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
With how well Samuelson shoots it, you can forget she's 6'3", a bigger wing.
Ionescu outside. The three-pointer, no good.
The shot's just not dropping for her today.
Here's Carrington. Pass to Colson. No good on the three.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide-open look.
Sabali, good.
In the paint, Sabali has the tools to be dominant. Look at her muscle her way to the shot there.
Here's Colson, covered by Ionescu. That's off the mark. She's shooting 60% on 6 for 10 shots. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Sabali, Lainey Hamilton the screen. Pass to Phoebish. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Carrington outside. Now Swish. Pass to Colson. Here's Swish. And the three ball is good.
Fantastic pass. She made that a very easy bucket with the setup.
And so the first quarter in the books. Up 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up.
It's been a well-oiled machine on offense for them so far.
And they've kept the ball moving and their opponents chasing it. You know, it's kind of like a dog chasing their tail. Just can't get enough. That's how they've piled up the points.
Here's Phoebish. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game. And she makes that one.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Now here's Swish. From deep. Misses that one. Her first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Here's Petty. And it's all evened up.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint. She's cooled down a little bit after burying those 2 threes in the first quarter.
Here's Anderson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Swish with it. Picked up by Sabali. Buries the long-range jumper.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Sabali the screen. Pass to Anderson. Sabali. She's guarded by Swish. From past the arc, sinks the triple.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
And here's Phoebish. Pass to Anderson. Drains it from 17 feet out. Here's Colson. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Now Swish. 17-foot shot on the way. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
New York calls timeout.
Well, the most important part of the Commissioner's Cup, the fact that every team selects a charity that they're playing for.
Each great organization gets a donation. The winning team's charity gets an extra bonus. But really, most importantly, all the charities get some much-deserved recognition, publicity, and some love.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Swish gets the whistle that time. That's her first foul. Pass to Petty. Phoebish. Here's Anderson. 5 to shoot. And here's Phoebish. Here's Petty. Swish grabs the board. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And a 3-on-3 fast break. And that one drops.
Good work in the transition game.
That's why when it's there, it's always a good idea to attack early before the defense even has the chance to set up.
Absolutely. So much easier to score in transition.
Swish, good.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Here's Anderson. Pass to Sabali. Misses the baby hook. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Swish can't hit. New York trailing here. Now here's Petty and Kim Mengiadu. Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and easy two.
Pass to Swish. There's the 3. That's good again. And her 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Down low. Stolen by Swish. Here's Carrington. Now here's Swish. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Sabali. She's got 10. Makes it off the glass.
You're making things far too easy for her if you let her get the ball that deep in the post.
Agreed. I couldn't have said it any better myself. You know, you got to do your work early and keep her out of that spot.
Now here's Petty. He's tightly guarded. And Swish gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for her. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Phoebish. Back to Lainey Hamilton. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Mengiadu can't get it to go. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Pass to Sabali. Ionescu. Back to Sabali. Fades back. And again, it's the Liberty missing.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Here's New York now. It's a 10-point game. Now Mengiadu. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. The shot, no good.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Here's Swish. This one for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now here's Sabali. 10 points for her. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. That one falls. Great assist by Satu Sabali.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a 3-point contest.
How about Benijah Lainey Hamilton, the most improved player in 2020?
Well, with players opting out of that season, Lainey Hamilton just lit up the Bradenton Wubble. Then backed it up in 2021 with an all-star nod. Such a great player. And she's definitely making her presence felt here in the first half. She has been just incredibly effective so far.
Now here's Sabali. Stolen by Swish. Fast break, here they come. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points to convert the free throw. For one team tonight, this is also a big game in the Commissioner's Cup. They're still in it.
Yeah, they got something extra to play for, a spot in that midseason final, all that bonus money. Unfortunately, the other team is playing spoiler. They've been eliminated.
Here's Ionescu. She's got 6. Pass to James. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Well, they're starting to come on here in the second.
Yeah, their offense looking much better. They're trying to make up some ground.
Here's Harrington. From deep 3-point range, from beyond the arc, and then some.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
Here's James, covered by Carrington. Ionescu up top. Again, the Liberty, good for 2.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shots. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
Here's Swish. She hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
Now Phoebish. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Pass to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. No go. That's miss number 2. She is 1 for 3. And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
First personal foul, second team foul. Substitution for Toronto, number 33, Katie Lou Samuelson.
Clock at 6. And there's the pick. Meyer. Score the bucket. She is 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Ionescu outside. Lainey Hamilton the screen. To the inside. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for your New York Liberty, Banija Lady Hamilton. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That misses, so she splits the free throws. Carrington with the ball. Fires from deep. The shot misses. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Up by 16. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going. Welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. And without question, Swish displaying her skill set today.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about. What we talk about, being efficient on offense.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. Pass to Sabali. And here's James. Fires for 3. She can't get it to go.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Carrington. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a 3-point play.
What poise from Carrington. So good at absorbing contact and finding different ways to score.
1 shot.
One shot.
Today's game counts double. It's not just a regular season game.
This one is part of the Commissioner's Cup as well, so a victory would be twice as nice.
Pass to Sabali. Chalk up 2 right there.
It's clear that Sabali has it going on right now, showing no interest in taking her foot off the gas pedal.
Guarded by Sabali. It's Katie Lou on the wing. Here's the pick to the left side wing. The rebound by the Liberty.
Well, I mean, sometimes you're going to miss even the easiest of chances.
Inside. Here's Carrington. For the basket. Her 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Sabali the screen. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
And for Sabrina Ionescu, the top pick of the 2020 draft, she had a bit of an inconsistent start to her career.
Spraining her ankle her rookie year and just playing 3 games. In her second season, she shot 38%. But you got to give Sabrina credit. The Walnut Creek Wonder worked herself into the star we know today.
In the 2024 finals, Sabrina Ionescu hit one of the biggest shots in league history.
With the series 1-1, Sabrina nailed a deep 3 with just a second left, silencing the crowd of over 19,000 in Minnesota. That was a key win and a huge reason why the Liberty won it all for the first time.
Shooting 2.
And the first one falls for her. She hits both from the stripe. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Ionescu outside. And that one's good. Sabali.
They're 3 of 4 to start the half.
Here's Harrington. She's got 5. Shot clock at 5. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 for 14 on the night.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. The shot will not fall.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
A challenging stretch for New York here. Down low. Sabali. Yes, indeed. It is good. That's her 8th make against 14 attempts. Now here's Carrington. She's guarded closely. Ionescu outside. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
No hesitation on the pull-up J. One of Ionescu's greatest strengths as a scorer is her tremendous decisiveness.
Pass to Carrington. They set a pick. Second shot opportunity, and she takes it up and lays it in.
That's a great play on the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
Timeout.
New York
Timeout.
calls timeout. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. James, covered by Carrington. Outside, Lainey Hamilton. Shot clock at 6. No luck on that one.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
And the basket by Carrington.
Putting those guard skills to work, Carrington with the quick trigger.
To the paint. Here's Lainey Hamilton. That one falls. Great assist by Satu Sabali.
So that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Guarded by Sabali.
Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Lainey Hamilton. Back to Ionescu.
Shoots the 3. That shot off.
Now here's Carrington.
Guard it closely. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, the defense is right there, but
Timeout.
Carrington does not hold back. And that commitment is what gets him the foul.
Carrington. 2 shots. Toronto with the timeout.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, and one of the buzzwords that you hear about Carrington is aggression. She brings a very aggressive mindset to every time she steps on the floor.
So she gets them both.
Now here is Ionescu. 10 points for her. Pass to Petty. Outside, Sabali. Now Ionescu.
And it's off from 3-point range.
The defense better watch out because she can make those 3 balls as we saw in the first half.
And it's rebounded by Satu Sabali. Now here's Petty, covered by Carrington. To the middle. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. And she'll shoot one more at the line.
Dulcie Farca-Benziadou. Shooting 1.
One shot.
And here's Swish. 37 points for her. From deep. Rebounded by Phoebish.
Well, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
Now here's Petty. Drops in the layup for two.
How about the fearless nature of Shea Petty? Mixing it up down low.
Tries it from the top of the key. Second chance shot, and she lays it up and in.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Here's Phoebish. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
Samuelson's shot is off. And it's New York's ball. Trailing by 19. Pass to Ionescu. Up top, Sabali. Swish grabs the board. Covered by Ionescu. From outside the arc. That shot, no good.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The two got lucky.
New York, no good that time either.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least. She's really slowed down here in the second half. Hasn't converted a three-pointer yet after that tremendous first half.
Now here's Sabali. She's got 18. Here's Petty. That's in there. Satu Sabali with the dime.
A key make for Shea Petty. Those threes going in, it changes how you have to defend her.
They set the pick. Higher. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A good look there, and she didn't waste it. Her second three of the game.
Pass to Petty. Phoebish. Now Mengiadu. She's got 9. Now Phoebish. Clock at 4. Here's Ionescu. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
A frustrating quarter for her, especially with the team trailing.
On offense, here the Liberty. 19-point game. Pass to Fencam Mengiadu. Back to Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a three.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 16. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back as the fourth quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Here's Colson. Swish, guarded by Sabali. Pass to Bickle. Sinks the three-pointer.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Now here's Petty. Now Mengiadu. Uncovered. And again, it's New York with a three.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Harrington, Petty defending. Pulls up on the wing. New York with the rebound. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Sabali, no good. Now here's Carrington. D right on her. Lays it up and banks it in.
I love to see it. Her confidence has come back since halftime.
Pass to Petty. Let's go with a three. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor.
And Petty reads defenses so well, she's skilled at understanding when to rise and fire.
And it's Carrington missing. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Sabali down low. Good on the shot.
Because of Sabali's impressive physical skills, I'm never surprised when she pulls off these
Oh, that's dirty!
She's going to put that one in her scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're just starting to rub it in. Built up a lead, and here we go. It's showtime.
And why not? The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have this team on the ropes.
4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it. Inside, Van Mengiadu. Off the mark, but only her 2nd miss in 7 attempts. Here's Mullins. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. This is not just another regular season game. It doubles as a Commissioner's Cup contest as well.
Yeah, a 2nd trophy to win during the WNBA season. I like it. It adds a little extra excitement to the WNBA regular season.
Pass to Petty. Shoots it. Excellent D there from Carrington. And it's Petty with the rebound.
If only she can improve on what's been a shaky day for her, they could really stretch this lead out, don't you think?
Up top, Sabali. She's guarded by Swish. Deflects the pass. And here they come. Carrington outside. They set the pick. Shoots over Petty. And the basket by Carrington.
She's starting to turn it on now after a slow start.
Pass to Van Mengiadu. To the wing, right side. And here's Phoebish. Petty with it. To the paint. Now here's Sabali. Pass to Petty. Over Carrington. And again, it's the Liberty missing. On the wing, Dejanay Carrington. Rebound, New York. Now Petty. Here we go, all alone. And the basket by Carrington.
Moving it around, 8 of the last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than a display of pure, selfless teamwork.
Absolutely.
There's a screen. Here's Phoebish. They need this. Bickle with the rebound. And here's Swish. And she drops it in from the low post.
She is putting on a clinic out there. Really the centerpiece of their offense.
Pass to Phoebish. Petty. Here's Phoebish. The tray. Unable to get that one to go.
Boy, I mean, they can do nothing right. They cannot take the lid off.
They need a bucket in the worst way possible. They have got to stop this run somehow, or it's really going to get out of hand.
Pass to Anderson. Now here's Petty. Sabali. She's guarded by Swish. And there's a pick. Three-pointer. Bickle with the rebound. Carrington outside. The 3 ball. They grab their own miss. Tries again. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
One shot.
They're working hard to get inside and draw contact a little more than they did in the first half, Tim.
You know, and defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Here's Ionescu. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Never scared to score near the hoop. Ionescu has a really impressive touch inside.
Pass to Colson.
And here's Van Loo.
Now Colson. Here's Bickle. Here's Swish. And she battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
Now that's her MO. Sometimes she can score more points by herself than the rest of the team combined.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. Swish grabs the board.
Now the defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Now here's Van Loo.
Not a lot of room.
Pass to Bickle.
Swish. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
You want to talk about a major contribution? I'll tell you a major contribution. She scored over half their points so far.
On the wings, Satu Sabali. She's guarded by Swish. Here's Ionescu. Another miss by Sabrina Ionescu. Pass to Colson. To the inside. Down low. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Now Swish. Guarded by Sabali. And she comes up with the deuce.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball. She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Pass to Bickle.
Got a piece of it. New York calls timeout. Petty with it. Pass to Lainey Hamilton. Outside Sabali to the paint. Now here's Swish. Tight defense on her.
Julie Van Loo on the wing.
Up top, Swish. All alone.
That's good, and it's Julie Van Loo with the assist.
You just got to admire the tenacity that she has.
Now here's Petty. And so the road team gets the W in this one. A resounding victory for them and in enemy territory, no less.
It was enemy territory, but with the way that they controlled the game, they took the crowd completely out of it. That's how to get it done on the road.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.